Hello, I'm Brandon for Camperland RV, your toy hauler specialist in Wisconsin's premier ATC dealership. Here I am outside of this 2025 ATC 2816, and in this video I want to showcase some of the customizations and modifications that we've done here at Camperland RV. First, you'll see that we have removed the stabilizing jacks, and we've installed a fully functional electronic automatic leveling kit into this coach. Moving forward, you'll see the fuel pump door. We removed the full fuel pump station, and in its place, we've installed a Victron Energy inverter. We've made that all nice and tidy with all the electronic components at the top of the ceiling. And we've actually considered the space here, and we've gained just a little bit of space by putting this in the former location of that fuel pump door the client wanted to remove from this station. You'll see that the tongue is actually elevated here at the front because the coach is leveled. We've had the power tongue jack, and in this portion of the storage compartment, we've put an auto leveling touch system in so the client can level the coach from the exterior. In addition to that, there is a touchscreen inside of the coach that the client can further level the coach using that system we've installed there. On the roadside, you'll see something unique here. We've installed as requested by the client, we've installed a HEPA air filtration system, and this required intake and exhaust to the exterior of the coach. What we've done here is remove this portion of the window. We've fabricated some components and we've placed it in place. Now the client wanted this done. They didn't want it permanently installed in the coach and having holes cut into the coach in the event that they may remove this in the future. With that being said, they can simply remove these components and place this portion of the window back in place, and that'll work just as it was stock. In doing this, we've considered the regulatory aspect of the emergency egress window. This still functions as normal in the unlikely event that the client may utilize that. We'll now make our way to the rear of the coach, and we'll showcase the patio door and discuss that for a few minutes. Okay, here we are at the rear of the coach with the patio door installation. You may have seen in some of our videos, we now offer our clients 3 varieties of door installs. We've done the Anderson storm doors, we've done full commercial glass doors, and this is the Lippert 3-panel door. So we've installed this. This is one of the 3 options that we do here at Camperland. Noting this door, some of the modifications we've done to the existing stock door, and some of the real-world applications we like to do here at Camperland RV. We've installed a threshold at the bottom of the door, you'll see. This prevents any water or debris entering the coach when you kind of have that three-season door application here. Something that we do at Camperland going just a little bit above and beyond with real-world application. As we enter the coach, show you some additions we've done as far as security, adding additional latches. So the stock door just has the one latch. We've put additional latches at the bottom of the door, and we put locking mechanisms as requested by the client at the top of the door, just for a little bit added security, preventing it shaking going down the road. Just a final touch on that. In addition, we put a curtain. The client requested a curtain. They'll be putting their own fabric up there, so we've installed that as well. Again, just looking at this door, it does attach to the LifeTrack system. This particular installation, we put that threshold here. So really offers just more of the real world applications. As we move forward in the coach, you'll see we've installed, as requested by the client, a 24-inch stainless steel shelf. This is for use for appliance or whatever the client does have in mind. So we installed that and fixed that permanently. In addition to a permanent fixture, we've added 30 inches of countertop space here. Now, one of the unique things about the ATC is the ability to move counters on the LifeTrack. The client wanted this permanently affixed, and that's exactly what we did here. So we fixed it up to the wall, giving that additional 30 inches space. You'll see the countertop, we removed the propane burner, and we've installed an electric induction countertop here with its own dedicated circuit for the client to utilize. And finally, underneath the sink, the client wanted a water filtration unit. So we've supplied that unit by the customer in there, and we fabricated some components which will allow, again, some real-world application. Simply remove the knobs. You can pull the water filtration unit out from underneath the cabinet, bring it to the top of your counter. You can service it, change the filter, and things like that. No one wants to be down on the floor fussing with it. So that's something that we keep in mind here at Camperland when we do these customizations or the real-world application. Now we're going to move into the bedroom and showcase that HEPA air filtration unit. Okay, in the primary bedroom of this 2025 2816 ATC, you'll see we installed, as we were discussing outside, this is a special air HEPA filtration unit. It required the installation of external air, both for an intake and an exhaust. What we've done, it's non-permanent, so it can be removed. It's firmly attached. We've used rigid plumbing for that intake and exhaust, fabricated components up here to make it nice and sealed so no water or bugs come in, and meeting those requirements for this this client. We ran the electrical components very neatly, did some fabrication to the metal over here, and added a dedicated electronic circuit for this device. Again, as mentioned, the emergency exit egress is still able to be utilized in such an unlikely event. The 2025 2816s provide more space for the client in here. And one of the things we did underneath the storage compartment of this coach is we've added 2 large GC3 lithium-ion batteries, and these can be installed in the living quarters as they do not require any ventilation as some other batteries might do. As we'll make our way out of the bedroom here, I'll show you where we've installed the touchscreen components for the auto leveling system and the Victron energy package. So the top one here, this is the touchscreen. This is the interior portion of leveling the unit. It can be done, again, interior or exterior. And then below, this is the Victron energy screen, which will give you the information on the batteries and the electronics of that specific system. We've done it here on the bathroom wall, very nice, put in place at appropriate level. And that's one of the things we like to do here at Camperland, just a very clean look on our installs, similar to the screen of the Firefly screen, which is standard in these trailers. We want to thank you for watching the customization video on this 2816. If you have any unique customization requests when you purchase your new ATC trailer, we love to work with you on that. Please check us out on our social media channels. Give this video a like and subscribe. I'm Brandon with Camperland RV, your tour hauler specialist at Wisconsin's premier ATC dealership. I want to thank you for watching.